What's up everyone, John from ARTV. It's time for another installment of the Dear Jon Q&A series. Dear Jon is where I take a detailed viewer question that you guys leave in the comments section, starting with Dear Jon so that I can find you, and then I answer it in video form. You can also ask on Twitter with the hashtag DearJohnARTV. And our question today comes from David. It's something that he asked about with memes becoming major label stars, and what happens when memes get multi-million-dollar record deals. Some of these are definitely worse than others, and it's a crazy day and age that we live in. Technological advances have made it possible for really anybody to go viral, even if you didn't originally post the video. And today, we will talk about 3 specific cases. I will let you know what I think with each case. I mean, obviously, we kind of have to weigh this on a case-by-case basis. And some of them I absolutely hate. Others, I just kind of shrug my shoulders at, and I'm just like, how did this happen? I don't know, and then I have to move on. The 3 that we'll be talking about today are Danielle Bergoli, aka Bad Baby, and then we've got Mason Ramsey, the yodeling Walmart kid, and then Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Lil Pump. Drop a like on this video, leave a question for the next installment, and let me know your thoughts on memes becoming major label stars. Here we go with Danielle Bergoli. Not that long ago at all, Danielle Bergoli was just a 13-year-old abusing her mom verbally on TV and saying, "Cash me outside, how about that?
Cash me outside, how about that?"
Now she's all grown up, being a trap rapper on Atlantic Records with a multi-million-dollar deal. She inked the deal after her single These Hoes went viral in its own right. Obviously, the Cash Me Outside memes would not stop, as you guys probably know. They were everywhere, and people were just saying it in the mainstream. And Dr. Phil was at a loss for words because he's like, how did this person get beloved by America? Only in America this would happen. Now this 14-year-old teenage girl who is absolutely detestable, I mean hateable, treats people like trash, talks to people like they're scum, thinks she's the absolute shit, like nothing can happen to her, nothing can bring her down, like she's above the law, all these other things. She's just got no respect for anyone or anything. And now we have her as a Hot 100 star. She's had multiple charting singles. In fact, her first single with her Atlantic record deal, Hi Bitch, actually went gold, and I Want to Die. I should clarify that I want to die because I think that the person is horrible. The song isn't awful. It's not the worst thing ever. It just is standard trap rap stuff, braggadocious, I'm the shit, you know, nobody can touch me type of thing. It's quick, it's only like 1:45, and that kind of plays into the whole short hop type of thing that I've talked about and referenced before, just very quick songs that go down and get really popular and viral. It went gold, and I just hate it because somebody so awful is getting so much attention. But whatever, I mean, we've praised worse people, I suppose, and it's just weird that in this climate, somebody like Bad Baby is able to succeed and really just excel with her music in terms of chart success. She's collaborated with the likes of Lil Yachty on Gucci Flip Flops, saw more chart success with that, and she's just collabed with other people too. You see her everywhere. It's Bad Baby, just the domino effect, and I don't really know how to feel about it because like I said, there's worse music out there, but at the same time, I just hate the personality behind it so much that I just find it hard to believe that this meme went so viral, got so big, that she was literally able to cash in on the success of it. Look at this 11-year-old kid right here. Does this look like a major label star to you? No? Well, he is. He's 11 years old, and he recently inked a deal with, who would have guessed, Atlantic Records, who like to sign up anybody who's getting viral attention. He also did a co-signing deal with like Big Loud out of Nashville, a country music label. And it's just insane to think that Mason Ramsey had this tweet that he didn't even post. He didn't even have a Twitter account. Now he's verified with hundreds of thousands of followers. But some random person just posted the tweet of Mason Ramsey singing in Walmart in Illinois somewhere.
She do me, she do you, she's got the kind of loving. I'd love to hear what you call me sweet daddy. Such a beautiful dream.
And he's yodeling to a Hank Williams song that's like 70 years old, and even that song was a cover and a rendition of another song that's even older. And for some reason, people love the yodeling Walmart boys so much. It's a more pure meme, and I did enjoy it for what it was. I thought it was funny, and I enjoyed some of the memes that came out of that. But with Mason Ramsey, it took it to another level because what do you know? He's on Ellen, and then he's performing at Coachella. I mean, he's getting offers from other people to come on stage, even bigger people that he turned down, and it's just insane. And then he performs with his like lifelong dream to perform at the Grand Ole Opry. That's a country music thing that people like rant and rave about, and obviously it was a huge experience for Ramsey. And before you know it, the kid is just rushed into a studio somewhere to start laying down vocals for this track that is written by Florida Georgia Line's dude. I think his name's like Tyler Hubbard or something like that. Just, good God, no. Why did we have to pair the kid with that? He drops his debut single, Famous, and announces the deal with Atlantic, and that tweet went viral on March 27th. And then, not even a month later, by actually April 27th, he has another deal to announce. And it's not just that he's appearing somewhere and he's doing a Walmart concert or anything like that. No, he's literally landed a major label record deal. Drops Famous and it charts on the Hot 100, so fuck me, I guess I'm doing something wrong. The kid is clearly very likable. He has a warm personality to him, and I do hope that the fame doesn't go to his head. He doesn't go all Hollywood, as people say, and turns out to be some arrogant douchebag like the person that wrote his single from Florida Georgia Line. That guy I can't stand. Neither of those guys can I stand. But here we have an innocent enough single, I guess. It's just not very good at all. It's pretty not good, actually. And Famous is just a track where he talks about, you know, he wants to be famous for loving you, girl. Oh God, could we get any more cliche? Imagine the pressure put on this kid at this point. I mean, he's just expected to constantly have the foot on the gas pedal, and they're like flooding the tank by just adding in an Ellen appearance, or you feature here, do a concert at Walmart, sign a major label deal. It's just like, how is the family handling this? And I feel like they're pushing it because they're like, oh, we're gonna make millions, and oh, you know, he's gonna have money for college and all that sort of thing. We'll see exactly where this kid probably isn't 5 years from now, but I could be totally wrong. Maybe he's the next Luke Bryan, which isn't a good thing. You know what? Maybe he's the next Chris Stapleton. Who knows? Zelda gang, Zelda gang, Zelda gang, Zelda gang. Drop my switch, that was pretty lame. Oh boy, Lil Pump, the last one that we have to talk about today, when memes become multimillionaires, and I saved the worst for last because this dude not only got the most money, inking an $8 million deal from Warner Brothers, causing me to think, isn't there anything else that money could go towards? I mean, he got this deal in like late 2017. I mean, he was originally underage. They had to avoid the original deal that he got after Gucci Gang went so viral. Top 5 in the US, worldwide hit for whatever reason, one of the dumbest songs that I have ever heard. And no, it's not fun. I don't care what you say, it's not fun. But this song went so viral that he got that record deal. He gets all the money, and you just have to think, I mean, a lot of bad stuff happened in the past year. There's got to be somebody else that needs that money better. I mean, I hate to be that guy that's like the dad saying, well, you know, there's starving children overseas. Don't waste any of that food. Make sure you eat every bite. But, I mean, come on. So millions of dollars are getting tossed at Lil Pump, and what does he do the next time he's got a new music video to come up with his really just ridiculous, idiotic saying, "Get it?" He starts literally blowing money all over the place. On women, on cars, and yeah. Just gets in my head when I think about these things because Lil Pump is given so much money and people say like, oh, well, you know, the reason why labels don't want to spend money on rock artists or alternative artists or even a lot of pop stars and they spend it on hip hop and rap instead is because, you know, it's less expensive when you've got one guy just doing it and then you've got, you know, producers, that sort of thing. But my way of looking at it is if you're giving $8 million to Lil Pump for cranking out like these really quick albums, like his self-titled, I don't even think it was 30 minutes and it had a decent amount of songs on there. It just wasn't long. They crank out quickly. It takes them no time at all to write them because they're all dumb as shit. And then you have to pay the people that get featured on it, I suppose, and royalties. But if you're giving $8 million just for the sake of having him for a couple of albums and a couple of cycles and that sort of thing, couldn't you even just give like $1 million to like a band here and there, you know, like put some money into them and see what happens? Because I know that Lil Pump doesn't need that much money. I mean, I know he drinks a lot of lean and smokes a lot of weed and does a lot of coke and fucks girls and forgets their names, but I mean, I don't think it's worth $8 million. Call me narrow-minded all you will, but fuck Lil Pump. I can't stand the dude. He is one of the worst examples I can think of memes blowing up and then just him getting skyrocketed to popularity. It annoys me every time I hear one of his songs. I mean, I'll admit that some of the beats are just fine, but his presence on the tracks, it's just hard to ever take seriously, and it's never really entertaining at all to me because of that. Production, fine, you can tell that it's well produced and that they spent a lot of money on it, but couldn't that be invested in something else, please? I mean, a better meme at least. That's it for this episode of Dear Jon, guys. I hope you enjoyed hearing me talking about memes becoming multi-million-dollar stars and getting record deals. What do you think about all this? Sound off your opinions in the comment section down below, and please drop a like on the video while you're here. If you're able to, leave not only your questions for Dear Jon in the comment section, but also support on Patreon. You can always hit me up directly on there if you are a Patreon supporter. Message me ideas for upcoming videos, Dear Jon episodes, anything that you might have an idea for. A direct link to my Patreon can be found in the annotation there, or else it's the top link down below. You can see the last episode of Dear Jon right over here, or see another recent review that I did by tapping right here. All of my social media accounts that you see here can be found in the description, and I'll see you soon on ARTV.